Okay, here's example C. It says two figures below are similar. What would be the value of x? So now we actually need to find the missing value. There's a lot of different methods that different teachers use to set up and solve the proportions for these. One of the ways that your teacher might use is kind of a circle over square way. Okay. First, you circle the x. Okay, then you find what corresponds to that on the other shape. We just did corresponding, so we should remember this is the bottom, 8 corresponds to it. Okay, so that would be x over 8. Okay, now I start over here again, and I just put a square around the other number. Okay, now what corresponds to that? Right over here would be the 2, so that would be 3 over 2. Okay, that is one way to set up the proportion. Okay, there's another way, the way that I use, that uses the picture exactly how it is. Now, this only works whenever they are facing the same direction like they should be. Remember, if they turned it or put one inside the other, you have to redraw it. Only works whenever they are facing the right way. Basically, I use the picture to make the proportion, because if they are facing the right way, everything is already corresponding anyway. So right here, I'm just going to put a line right there and a line right there, put an equal sign, and that is my proportion. This is 2 over 8 equals 3 over x. Okay, now these proportions are different, but they will give you the same answer. Let's see. Let's start with this one. 2 times x. Remember, you start with x. 2 times x is 2x. Bring down the equal sign. Then you have 3 times 8. So 2x equals 3 times 8 is 24. Then you need to get rid of this 2 by dividing both sides by 2. So x equals 24 divided by 2 is 12. Now let's try this one. I have my x, I start there. 2 times x is 2x. Bring the equal sign straight down. Then I have 3 times 8. Okay, so 2x equals 3 times 8 is 24. Now I need to get rid of this 2, so I divide both sides by 2. So x equals 24 divided by 2, which is 12. You get the exact same answer, but we use two different proportions. Either way you decide to set up your proportion is fine, as long as you set it up correctly.